Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back here on the LEC Network as we get set for semifinal number 2 here. Again, for this semifinal featuring the second-seeded Huskies of the University of Southern Maine as they will take on the third-seeded Colonials of Western Connecticut State University. Both teams matched up well earlier this season, and it was a close one. At Southern Maine, the Huskies came away with a 21-18 victory over the Colonials, and they will look to do the same thing here today. It's going to be a battle here this afternoon. We already know Plymouth State advancing to the championship game with a 15-5 victory over Keene State earlier this morning and today. So we'll see who's going to be the other finalist here in 2019. We're just getting going on the pregame show. When we come back, we'll take a look at the bracket and how the teams got here, and then start breaking down the stats for both teams and get you set for the opening draw. You're watching the 2019 Women's Lacrosse Championship Tournament here on the LEC Network.
When you're in college, you kind of find out who you are. And throughout your 4 years, you develop yourself with all the different experiences, which leads into dedicating yourself to your community, to your family. So when you're a senior, you're coming out a well-rounded person.
College has given me the flexibility to pursue my passions and my interests outside of the classroom and outside of the court or field. I've had the ability to get
Only being allowed to do that, but being encouraged to do that.
The opportunity to be able to study.
I'm outside the box.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
I've definitely learned how to really be myself. I found out, yes, I am actually a good leader, and yes, I can actually put myself forward because I am good enough. I can do it.
Coming in to college, I just wanted to get good grades and to do well. But it also made me realize that I have a lot of different career goals, and I've learned so much about myself that I was always like growing and changing.
When I got to college, valued the student athlete going out to community and trying something new and getting involved in campus life.
You can get involved in so many different things. So the possibilities are truly limitless for what you can do with your college experience. You can kind of make it your own in the Division III setting. So I would encourage people who want to have flexibility to pursue different interests and passions to go D3.
I did receive a non-athletic scholarship upon entering school.
I got the presidential scholarship, which was huge for me.
I think there's more opportunities for academic scholarships in Division III.
I did receive academic scholarships. Just being involved on campus, being a leader, all those things combined kind of get me recognized. It's a great experience for me.
To national championships runs through NCAA.com and the NCAA Sports app. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions. With exclusive access.
You ready to go? South front.
And highlights for every.
I'm a Division III student athlete, and I know how powerful words can be. The term gay doesn't mean stupid, lame, or less than.
So I pledge to speak up if I hear the term gay used in a derogatory way or any other homophobic terms.
If you can play in Division III.
I'm a Division III student athlete, and my teammates unconditionally accepted me as part of their family. So now I pledge to do the same for others. If you can play in Division III.
I did receive a non-athletic scholarship upon entering school.
I got the presidential scholarship, which was huge for me.
I think there's more opportunities for academic scholarships in Division III.
I did receive academic scholarships. Just being involved on campus, being a leader, all those things combined kind of get me recognized. It's a great experience for me.
College has given me the flexibility to pursue my passions and my interests, and I've recreated my identity for myself aside from just being an athlete.
My greatest personal discovery has been that I am capable of doing things that I didn't know I was capable of doing.
To be able to study what I wanted to and continue to play the sport I love, all of those things came together very nicely in one package in Division III.
Something I discovered in myself is that if I have a goal, and I can accomplish it.
It's a well-rounded experience.
At a Division III school, you're primarily a student athlete, so the school is really shaped around you developing yourself as a complete individual.
It helps a lot that you have a family with your team that can guide you.
I'm a Division III student athlete, and I know how powerful words can be. The term gay doesn't mean stupid, lame, or less than.
So I pledge to speak up if I hear the term gay used in a derogatory way or any other homophobic terms.
If you can play in Division.
The term gay doesn't mean stupid, lame, or less than.
So I pledge to speak up if I hear the term gay used in a derogatory way or any other homophobic terms.
If you can play in Division III.
I'm a Division III student athlete, and my teammates unconditionally accepted me as part of their family. So now I pledge to do the same for others. If you can play in Division III.
Welcome back, fans, here to Laconia High School. So you get set for semifinal number 2. About 8 minutes to go in warm-ups before stick check. And then the starting lineups and national anthem. We'll show you how the teams got here. We'll show you the bracket here in 2019. Again, Southern Maine getting the bye in the first round, locking up the second seed here this season. And West
Student athlete, and I know how powerful words can be. The term gay doesn't mean stupid, lame, or less than.
So I pledge to speak up if I hear the term gay used in a derogatory way or any other homophobic terms.
If you can play in Division III.
I'm a Division III student athlete, and my teammates...
As we just had, we'll show you the bracket once again as you saw on your screen. Again, Southern Maine getting the bye for the first round as the number 2 seed, getting a straight shot to the semifinal. Western Connecticut State with an impressive 16-4 victory over the Spartans of Castleton University in the 3-6 matchup on Tuesday evening, where WestCon got out early, got out often, and never looked back in that first round matchup, and they look to get some revenge here over the Huskies of Southern Maine, trying to avenge that 21-18 loss a couple of weeks ago. We look at Southern Maine and what they have done in the last 4 seasons. And again, you can see low seeded going into the tournament. Again, best one in a long time as the number 2 seed. They did reach the semifinals back in 2015 and 2016 as a 4th and 6th seed. And then the last 2 seasons as 5th and 6th were knocked out in the first round under Ashley DeRipo, the head coach here for Southern Maine. Again, Huskies have done well as a number 2 seed. Gave Plymouth State a run for the money. Same with WestCon. WestCon barely losing by 1 goal to Plymouth State. But we look at how things have gone overall for Southern Maine this year. Goals, they have 203 compared to their opponents, 153 against them. They've scored 107 in the first half, 96 in the scoring against the Huskies at 76 in the first and 77 in the second half. Huskies outshooting their opponents 407 to 346 here this season, including the postseason. 218 shots in the first half and 169 in the second half. Same with shots on goal. About 80 shots more on goal for the Huskies and their opponents this year. 323 total, my apologies, with getting 268 shots off against the Huskies. It's been a good one here. Van Nostrand has been kind of leading the way for Southern Maine this year. We'll show you the top performers for Southern Maine in 2019. Elisa Jordan, the number 12, comes here this season, so watch for her to try to crash in the net, draw the foul calls, and get those free position shots set up. Colleen Fleming has also done well in the midfield, picked up 41 ground balls, second only to Jordan, but does have 52 draw controls here this season. And Hela Van Nostrand has done well in net with an 11.66 goals against average and 89 saves here in 2019. Again, looking at things, it's Jordan who's really been leading the way. Team high in points with 86. She has 81 shots on goal. Keenan is second best in that category with 40. So Lisa Jordan's really going to be the offense here for the Huskies in this second semifinal in the Little East Conference. Van Nostrand has done well. 14 games played. She started 13 of the 14 games for the Huskies as they come in with a 9-5 overall record, 6-1 in the Little East Conference, only second best to the Panthers as we talked about a moment ago. Loved playing at home up in Maine, 5-1 at home, 4-2 away though, and 0-2 at neutral site. So we'll see how that will play with a change in schedule here this weekend. Again, watch out for Colleen Fleming. Allison Irish has also done well. She has added 31 points of her own and 25 goals, 6 assists here. But Van Nostrand, again, watch out for her. She's going to have to solid game and try to control Southern Maine out of the back. Looking at WestCon and the Colonials, the third seed Colonials, again coming off of their win on Tuesday evening in the first round. Under head coach Jennifer Thomas, in the last 4 seasons, we've been struggling here in 2018 and 2017, but have reached the semifinals now for the third time in 5 years. As a third seed in 2015, were knocked out in the semifinals, then knocked out the next year as a third seed in the first round upset, before getting back to the semifinals as a 4th seed, but dropping as a 6th seed last year in the first round of the Little East Conference tournament. WestCon coming into today, scoring just over 14 goals a game and a 42.5 shot percentage here in 2019. But their shots on goal are up to 74.6%. They've got 450 shots on goal here this 2019. Man-up opportunities, one of the few teams that have scored in the man-up here this season. They are 3 for 26 and have scored 256 goals here in 2019. We'll show you the top performers for the Colonials. Lauren Bradshaw, number 11, leading the way in points. Again, 50 goals, 52 assists, having a stellar year coming out for WestCon. Brooke Baldelli, number 17, also doing extremely well in the midfield. 47 ground balls with 78 draw controls for the Colonials. And Jennifer Sawicki in net, a very impressive 9.53 goals against average with 132 saves this season in net for the Colonials. We look at her. Again, Bradshaw, second best in draw controls this season in the Little East Conference. Baldelli best in the Little East in goals with 75. That is nearly double that of Jordan of Southern Maine as they are 1-2. So expect this one to be a shootout as we saw a couple of weeks ago up in Gorham, Maine. Goaltending, Saiki second best in goals against average only to Emily Wargo, who's essentially backup, you could say, really splitting time for Plymouth State between the pipes. Close behind her, again splitting the Panther netminders is Saiki. and she has done well. She also has the 4th best save percentage at 45.1 here today as warm-ups have come to an end. Teams will get ready for their stick checks. Here's a get set for semifinal game number 2. Can we look at the individual stuff and the stats for WestCon? Again, Bradshaw, Baldelli, really the driving force for the Colonials, but watch out for Carolyn Galligan. In 18 games, she has also scored 52 goals with 21 assists. She has 73 points. Again, the top 3 with 73 or more points. Really strong attacking for the Colonials this season. A really revamped looking Colonials side. Samantha Lawyer has also done well, adding 48 points of her own with 30 goals, 18 assists here this season. But Sawicki is going to have her hands full against this hard shooting and barrage of attack from the Huskies. That's just a few of the stats. We'll go over some more as the game progresses. But we're going to step aside, take our final commercial break. When we come back, we thank you for joining us on the pregame show. When we come back, we'll send it downstairs as we get set for the starting lineup and national anthem here. So at Laconia High School in Laconia, New Hampshire, as we get set for semifinal number 2 on the LEC Network.
Hi, I'm Mark Emmert, president of the NCAA. We at the NCAA are committed to making sure our student athletes make the most out of their college experience. That means getting a degree. Doing well in school will help you make the most out of your education as well. We want you to study hard, read at least 30 minutes a day, and learn everything you can, because we know just how important it is to your future. While the young men and women that play college sports may be great athletes, each is a student first. Just like you, NCAA college athletes need to stay focused on their health and their schoolwork. Very few of them will go on to play professionally. That's why education is so important. What they learn on the field and in the classroom prepares them for life. Just remember, every NCAA student athlete was once a 3rd grader too. Education is important at all levels, from elementary school all the way to college. With lots of hard work, those college athletes made their dreams come true. So can you. Doing well in school this year will set you on the path to opportunity and success.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com and the NCAA Sports app. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions. With exclusive access.
Ready to go?
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com and the NCAA Sports app.
I just wanted to get good grades and to do well. But it also made me realize that I have a lot of career goals.
You're there to get a full college experience, not only participate in your sport, but participate in things outside of that. And it's all about growing as a person.
My coaches have helped me with figuring out who I really am. Their lives are dedicated for us to succeed.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NCAA for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any picture, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NCAA's consent is prohibited.
Something I discovered in myself is that if I have a goal, I can accomplish it.
It's a well-rounded experience.
At a Division III school,
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fitzgerald Field for the 2019 Little East Conference Women's Lacrosse Tournament Final Four. Today's second semifinal features the third-seeded Colonials of Western Connecticut State University and the second-seeded Huskies of the University of Southern Maine. At this time, let's meet the starting lineups for today's game. First, for the third-seed Colonials. Starting in goal, a sophomore from Westbury, New York, number 99, Jennifer Sawicki. A freshman from Pleasantville, New York, number 1, Katie Keene. A sophomore from Suffield, Connecticut, number 5, Kelly Martin. A senior from Brookfield, Connecticut, number 8, Samantha Lawler. A junior from Meriden, Connecticut, number 15, Morgan Moore. A sophomore from Marshfield, Massachusetts, number 16, Caroline Galligan. A junior from New Fairfield, Connecticut, number 17, Brooke Baldelli. A freshman from East Meadow, New York, number 22, Brianna Poda. A freshman from Lindenhurst, New York, number 28, Erica Romeo. A senior from Bethel, Connecticut, number 6, Captain Molly Gallagher. A senior from Bethel, Connecticut, number 11, Captain Lauren Bradshaw. And a senior from New Milford, Connecticut, number 18, Captain Amber Andrews. The head coach of the Colonials in her 4th season is Jennifer Thomas. She's assisted by Andrea Tarsi and Michael Gallup. And now the starting lineup for the second-seeded Huskies. A junior from Saco, Maine, number 2, Dorina Sorois. A freshman from Freeport, Maine, number 4, Taylor Rinaldi. A junior from Portland, Maine, number 7, Megan Violet. A sophomore from Buxton, Maine, number 11, Alexa Farley. A sophomore from Lewiston, Maine, number 13, Morgan Eliason. A sophomore from Lyman, Maine, number 15, Hannah Gorham. A freshman from Naples, Maine, number 18, Lindsay Keenan. A junior from Lyman, Maine, number 31, Allison Irish. A senior from South Portland, Maine, number 3, Captain Colleen Fleming. A senior from Gorham, Maine, number 12, Captain Eliza Jordan. In goal, a senior from Granby, Connecticut, number 17, Captain Hala Van Nostrand. And a senior from Waterboro, Maine, number 22, Captain Mira Cooney. The head coach of the Huskies in her 2nd season is Ashley Durpo. She is assisted by Sarah Pellegrinelli and Nicole Kennedy. At this time, we ask you to please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
student athletes.
Show you the goalie matchup going into this second semifinal. And Saki comes in with a 14-4 record, a 9.53 goals against average, and a 45.1 save percentage. Van Nostrand has done well as well. A 7-4 record with an 11.66 goals against average and a 41.8 save percentage. So it's sure to be a duel here today with these two high-powered offenses and great defenses as they try to earn the
defense at all costs.
So here we go. You saw the starting lineups for both teams. Southern Maine will be in their home whites as the number 2 seed. WestCon in their road blue uniforms here. It's a date with destiny with the Panthers is on the line. Winner of this will take on Plymouth State back at Arrold Field on the campus of Plymouth State tomorrow. With a 1 o'clock start, we'll have complete coverage starting at 12:30 for the pregame show. Again, if you're just tuning in, recapped an epic game between these two schools. That was back on April 20th at Southern Maine. Again, it was a 21-18 victory for the Huskies at home over the Colonials. Two teams looking to really shake things up. First time in 3 years it hasn't been Plymouth State, Eastern Connecticut State in the championship. As someone looks to try to knock off the Panthers. Set to go here at midfield. Colonials will go right to left across your screen. Huskies will go left to right in their home whites. And Baldelli on the draw for WestCon. Going up against Jordan. Teams are set. Fans are set, officials are set, and we're underway in semifinal number 2. Baldelli taken down from behind. Play continues on. Loose ball near sideline. It's going to roll out of play and go in favor of the Colonials. Bradshaw will self-start just in front of us here. And fans, Dan Salzer alongside our student staff here in the LEC network, bringing you complete coverage of this women's lacrosse Final Four here in 2019. Fed down low, big collision. Good defense by Southern Maine. Leeson with some great defense there, number 13 for the Huskies. Austin, I should say. Huskies attacking forward. So Royce finding help inside, looking for Jordan. Dumped off, shot, hits a Bonnie in front. Good effort coming from Violet. And a shot, score! Southern Maine up to an early 1-0 lead here. And a minute and 7 seconds into the game. My, oh my, it's a beautiful shot coming there from Lindsey Keenan, the freshman. Wait to see if there's going to be an assist.
Scored by number 18, Lindsey Keenan.
Keenan picks up her 30th goal of the season and a 1-0 lead for the Huskies. Early action. Back underway, loose ball on the draw. Still a 3-on-3 battle. It's kicked forward and picked up by Rinaldi. Rinaldi splits a couple of defenders, has some help, takes it herself though, shot, score! Taylor Rinaldi, the freshman, makes it 2-0 Southern Maine. Beautiful goal there. Rinaldi splits a couple of WestCon's defenders, had some help on the right-hand side, but able to just go top shelf. And a tough one there for Sawicki who could not quickly get up top and protect the corner.
Scored by number 4, Taylor Rinaldi.
Rinaldi, it's only her 11th goal of the season here in 2019, but it's a big one. Not even 90 seconds into it, a 2-0 lead for the Huskies. Picked up on the draw by Southern Maine. Jordan will find some help in the middle once again with Rinaldi. She finds the triple team and will peel away from pressure. Fed inside. Cut to the left. A shot in the back against Violet. And she'll get a free position shot here, the first one of the afternoon. Violet on the left, a little bit off center, has a chance here to make it 3-0 against Sawicki. Officials have everyone set here on the edge. And a whistle and a violation on Southern Maine on the side there impeding. So a turnover. Good work by Westcon defensively. Clock will stop here with 28:06. As they reset the positioning here on that far side. Westcon with their first chance at an attack here this afternoon, and they're going to make the most of it. Moving forward quickly. Callaghan trying to spin away from pressure. Leaves it with Bradshaw. Baldelli and Bradshaw, watch out for that duo. Lawlor thought about going one-on-one. This one's knocked away and picked up by the Colonials. Bradshaw trying to put the spin moves on against Soroyce, and this one an errant pass heading towards the end line and gathered up by Southern Maine. And a turnover here on the Colonials, but a good setup on their first attack of the semifinals. Quickly moving forward with Rinaldi. High pressure coming from Westcon. Rinaldi shakes a defender, takes some contact up high, and she'll get a free position just off center right. Tough one there, a foul on Gallagher. Rinaldi, quick shot, and this one just sails over the crossbar. Nicely covered by Sawicki. Fed down low, this one sails over everyone, and this time it'll be turned over and go to Westcon. Colonials trying to break out near side. It's just staying in, tiptoeing the sideline is Molly Gallagher. Loose ball picked up by Keene. Keene gets past 3 defenders on the sideline. Has side. Great early action here. We'll see if Westcon can answer back and cut the deficit down to 1. Baldelli working out top. We'll leave it off with Bradshaw. Gets the pick, and an illegal pick here. Called on Baldelli trying to set the screen. So tough one there for Westcon trying to open up some lanes. It was a close one. The officials will blow it dead. 25:33 to go in the first half. Huskies with a 2-0 lead. Foul committed at midfield. That one was on Baldelli. And a quick restart here for the Huskies. Southern Maine trying to pad their lead some more. Couple of shots taken for Violet. Left it into the middle. Good gather up there by Fleming. And shot score on the follow-through. 3-0 lead for Southern Maine. Great work by Colleen Fleming, the senior. Able to take the foul and push in like the rib cage off to her left-hand side and somehow still able to make the play for the goal. Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout as well. With 25-12 to go here in the first half, it's Southern Maine 3, WestCon nothing here on the LEC Network.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com and the NCAA Sports app. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions. With exclusive access.
Ready to go? Let's have some fun.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com and the NCAA Sports app.
Back here live at the Bank of New Hampshire Stadium at Laconia High School. 3-0 lead for the so far. And Fleming, Rinaldi, and Keenan, they've come out strong. We just saw Colleen Fleming, the senior. Took a little cross check to the rib cage, but still somehow able, when her body was crossed up, to get that shot off to her right and find the back of the net against Sawicki. See what WestCon to do to answer back. We saw that great battle we mentioned multiple times during the pregame show. That high-scoring 21-18 victory for Southern Maine over the Colonials. We'll see what WestCon can do to answer back here, down by 3. They're set on the draw. This one sent straight back. Surprised that wasn't an illegal, but they deem it fair play by the officials. Contact in midfield and a stoppage. Carolyn Callaghan with a foul. Liza Jordan will leave it off near side for Fleming. Huskies just going to use their speed. Try to split. Contact after it was loose. Officials will let it play. Here comes WestCon on the attack. Gallagher sees the double team pressure, just running around defenders at the moment, looking for someone to dish it off to. Good stick check in the back and picked up nicely there by Eliza Jordan. And a foul committed here by WestCon. Jordan doing well to track that down and knock that free on the stick check. Huskies working out far side. Law pass down low. Huskies working behind the canes, trying to work goal line extended on the left side. A lot more zone defense here by WestCon to start than we saw in the first semifinal between Plymouth State and Keene State. Panthers coming away with that 15-5 victory in the first semifinal to punch their ticket to the championship game, and a foul call here on the Huskies, and Alex Fairley on the push, trying to go for the loose ball. Long whistle here, waiting for the officials. We had issues apparently with the shot clock, so to be moved more towards midfield. It's tough with the wireless systems. So some confusion on the field. The officials will wait for the restart here on the shot clock systems. Hats off to Michael Hahn and his event staff working through some technical difficulties here, and thank you to Laconia High School for allowing Plymouth State to host the semifinals here with the field conditions. Again, if your fans missed it yesterday, because this was supposed to be semi or final number 2 yesterday, torrential downpours at Arrold Field on the campus of Plymouth State University as Plymouth State was warming up to face Keene State in that first semifinal. Officials came together with grounds crew, coaching staffs, and event staff and just deemed the out of the field. And a quick restart for WestCon. Colonials will cycle behind the cage. Near side for Baldelli. Galligan. Looking for a cycle. Galligan trying to shoe her teammate in Pote on the far side. Sent up top for Bradshaw, trying to get the one-on-one. Bradshaw spins to the middle. Nice dish off shot, score! Carolyn Galligan, the sophomore, gets the Colonials on the board with 22:28 left in the first half. It's 3-1 Southern Maine. What a great spin move inside. Hats off to Galligan with pressure all over her back. A quick little catch and release going across the crease on the top of the cage there. And WestCon is on the board.
Western Connecticut goal scored by number 16, Caroline Galligan. Assisted by number 11.
Caroline Galligan will get her 53rd goal of the season. And it looks like WestCon has been able to settle down here. So we're set for the draw. Officials will get them set. Good clean one, high toss up. And Jordan will pick up another draw control for the Huskies. Finds Rinaldi in the middle. Wing to wing. Jordan gonna cycle with her teammates behind the cage, cut near side. Short angle shot, score! It's another one for the Huskies. And Lindsay Keenan gets her second of the game as a freshman. What a great goal. So a big shot, a nice cutback. We thought that Keenan was going to cycle behind the cage. So did WestCon. She comes back on the near side and able to stuff it top side corner against Sawicki. Tough one for her to control. And a 4-1 lead for Southern Maine here. Draw on a battle down low. Surprised there was no foul call. Now a whistle comes, but it's on WestCon. I thought it was going to come earlier on Lauren Bradshaw with a little hip check. Another quick whistle here. Coming to Bradshaw. Jordan avoids pressure. Has it on the left side. Fed across the cage. Low angle shot. Score! Oh my! What a great shot once again. Lindsay Keenan has a hat trick here early on with 21:37 to go in the first half. What an absolute beautiful feed on the near post, and for Keenan to keep it down low and just sneak that past the ankles of Sawicki. And a 4-1 lead now for Southern Maine. Jordan will pick up the assist on the feed. See how WestCon can respond. It's Been a crazy opening 8.5 minutes so far of this one. A foul here against Bradshaw on the stick check in on the hands. Possession to the Huskies. They'll break it out on the near side. And a battle at midfield, a push, a little bit of an elbow there. See how Westcon can settle in. Trying to get a stop here. This is Jordan. Should go off to the left. Finds help in the middle. Fleming can't find a lane. Gets the advantage call. Skip pass in the middle. Bounce shot. Score! Megan Violet gets it this time. She was negated on a free position chance a few minutes ago.
Southern Maine goal scored by number 7, Megan Violet.
Big goal there by Megan Violet. It's her 17th goal of this season. The sunshine returns here to Jim Fitzgerald Field at the Bank of New Hampshire Stadium. Draw here, still loose. Shoveled back and up near the head with contact, but the officials say play on. Quick restart here on the quick foul on the check in the ribs. On the cross check, Huskies able to recover, and some frustration starting to set in a little bit for Westcon here. Some big aggression on the push-offs here with a stick. Caroline Galligan called for the foul here. So set up on the right side. 9.5 minutes into this one. It's a 6-1 lead now for Southern Maine. Trying to punch their ticket into the championship game and take on the Panthers once again. Fed down low, intended pass was looking for that of Keenan on the post and will go out of play. Charging forward is Keene on the right side, showing off her wheels. Great speed coming from Katie Keene, the freshman. Loose ball pickup by Westcon. Pote trying to find some help and does so. Stutter step left off, left side for Baldelli. Bradshaw sees the slide coming, dances out to her right, and a quick snapshot there. Catch and release just over the crossbar. They're going to say it's with Westcon. So an extra ball came in play quickly here on the rebound out of the netting. Behind the cage, trying to cycle in front is Bradshaw. Left up, top shot, save! What a big one there coming for Westcon. Oh, Westcon just can't get it past in net. Van Nostrand, outstanding once again for Southern Maine. Point blank robbing Galligan. Couldn't have had a better chance. See if Westcon can keep that offense going. They'll find the seam. On the right side, trying to cycle the offense. An errant pass behind Jordan, who wasn't expecting it. Loose ball on the far side, picked up by the Huskies. Violet picks up that loose ball. Errant pass again. Working over the near side. Good hustle on by Farley to keep it in play. Jordan Gets the double team, rightfully so. One of the best players in all of New England. Short angle shot, that one's off the crossbar. And Sawicki comes up with a save, but turned right back over. High pressure coming from a turnover. Good defense by Westcon. Just seems as though at the moment, Southern Maine's just been in a little bit better positioning on passes and on shot attempts than the Colonials. Westcon has been trying to set a lot more screens here for Baldelli and Bradshaw out front of the cage. A little bit more on that man-to-man. Nice feed inside, shot, score! Jasmine Coleman. Oh, and they're going to call a crease violation. Oh, that's a tough one there for Westcon, as clock is going to stop with exactly 17 minutes on the clock. But the goal is waved off on Westcon on a crease violation. Tough break there for the Colonials. Oh, heartbreaking for them. Hopefully this doesn't come back the other way against him. Here's an attack fed down low, looking for Keenan. It's up over her head, able to keep it alive along the end line. Jordan, nice snag as well, out of the air. Cut back on Bradshaw. Contact up high from Baldelli and a late whistle here. Clock will stop. Huskies working behind the cage. Low high, quick shot, and a score! Great work there for Southern Maine. Allison Irish, the junior, gets her first of the day, and a 7-1 lead now for the Huskies. So what could have been a 6-2 game becomes 7-1 after a negated goal against the Colonials.
Southern Maine goal scored by number 31.
Irish will pick up her 26th goal of the season.
Number 18, Lindsay Keenan.
Keenan will get the assist. So Keenan now a 4-point game here. The first nearly 14 minutes of this semifinal. See what Westcon can do. See if they can shake it off. Again, they've had some great chances. They've been cycling well on that man-to-man. We've seen a lot from Southern Maine here in the first half. Just unable to get past Van Nostrand. High lob knocked around inside the circle. Contact up at the head. We're going to have a yellow card here issued to Brooke Baldelli. First yellow card of the game and first man-up advantage for the Huskies. So a stoppage here. Waiting for the shot clocks to reset, I believe. The first yellow card of the game, it was high contact from Brooke Baldelli there. She's someone the Colonials can't lose on the field here in this semifinal. So they trail by 6. And it looks like Southern Maine perfect on man-up opportunities, if I'm not mistaken. A perfect 16 for 16. Jordan, shot, score! Liza Jordan makes it 17 for 17 on the man-up. And an 8-1 lead for the Huskies here. Jordan gets her first of the game, her 58th goal of the season. She now sits at 108 points.
Southern Maine goal scored by number 12, Eliza Jordan.
So that will end the penalty, back to even strength. WestConn's already used one timeout. Draw snagged for a second. Good work by WestConn to win this one back after it looked like it was going to be Husky ball. Bradshaw has it on the left. Going to try to cut into the middle by herself. Advantage is negated here. She stole away. Nice feed, backdoor, and a save, Van Nostrand. If not, that came off the post. Hard to see from our vantage point up here. But either the goalie's best friend or Van Nostrand had another big save against WestConn, who have had some beautiful feeds, drawing the attention on the initial instigator by WestConn on the defense of the Huskies, and open on the back door. Some of these Colonial players, but just can't find the back of the net at the moment. Here comes another Husky attack. Quick feed down low. Snap shot, score! Allison Irish gets her second of the game. And a 9-1 lead now for the Huskies. And that's heartbreaking. Again, so third time now WestConn has had a great chance on goal. Is either a foul or a negated goal or a beautiful stop that's led to a goal the other way seconds later. Again, this one could really be a 6-3 game at the moment if it wasn't for a couple of negated calls against WestConn. Could be a completely different game here. But nevertheless, an 8-goal lead for Southern Maine here. And we are at midpoint of the first half. 14:58 to go here in the first. Again, this time an illegal draw. Thought it was going to be that a couple of minutes ago, too. Again, another illegal procedure on the draw. Clock will stop. 14:54 now left in the first half. Try this for a third time after the goal. This time it goes well, right to Jordan. It's stolen right away though by the Colonials. Fed inside for Andrews, trying to turn the corner. Coleman, who was negated earlier, had it for a second. Beautiful feed inside. Shot, Van Nostrand with another great save. This time, robbing Lauren Bradshaw point blank. Showing why Van Nostrand is one of the best in New England between the pipes. Loose ball. Good work by Southern Maine in midfield. That was Hannah Gorham. Foul here just outside the 8-meter arch. And a whistle here. Clock will stop, wondering if there was a legal substitution. Officials are going to come together here, figure out what's going on. Something up on the far side of the field. Clock stop with 13:59 to go in the first half. It's been all Southern Maine so far, a 9-1 lead for the Huskies. Officials are talking with the table at the moment on the far side of the field, as you see. There might have been a reset by mistake. Again, the shot clocks are on the near sideline facing the field. We can't see from our vantage point on top of the press box what might have happened. We can only speculate. It appears we are set, ready to go once again on the restart. Good read by WestConn defensively, getting the sticks in the passing lane. That time it was Molly Gallagher, number stick, knocking it free, but Huskies stay with possession. Left up top with Farley. Has some pressure, will leave it off on the far side. It's out of the stick there of Rinaldi, able to gather it up. Nice step to the middle, leaves it off from pressure, and good defense by WestConn to cause the turnover just in front of their cage. Bradshaw with pressure from behind. Finds Coleman. Good feed in the middle. That one's off the post. Goalie's best friend comes up big again for Southern Maine. Colonials just can't buy a goal at the moment. Coleman with all sorts of pressure on her. Finds Baldelli on the near side. Under 13 minutes left in the first half. 8-goal lead for Southern Maine. Bradshaw feels the pressure, trying to get the shot off. Shooting space is called, and Bradshaw will get a free position opportunity here straight away. Bradshaw trying to get her first of the game. Shot coming, and another save here. Van Nostrand has been absolutely outstanding for the Huskies. But they've deflected off of her and hit the post again. WestConn, all sorts of chances here in the first half, but they trail by 8. They'll make another attack on the near side. Good spin move. Bradshaw can't find a lane, finds some help instead. Left-handed shot. This one just skips past the far post. Samantha Lawler with the opportunity, left-handed, number 8. Here comes WestConn again, low angle shot. Good defense by Southern Maine. That one never got out of the stick there of Galligan, the lone goal scorer right now for WestConn. And it's gonna go to Southern Maine here with possession. So many chances for WestConn. They will find the back of the net. It is coming. Cooney trying to work out of the defensive side, finds help in the middle. Fed inside. Rinaldi under pressure. She'll be fouled. We'll have some subs here for Southern Maine. Clock will stop here with 11:09 now. And with the foul, they'll give a fresh shot clock. Rinaldi straight away out top. Will dish it off to the far. Jordan. Keenan behind the cage. Press with the Huskies ball movement here. Left off near side, Farley under pressure, trying to dance under his stick. We'll leave it off for some help. Big contact! And a whistle and a stoppage here. And they're gonna call a charge here on Southern Maine? Or just a cross check? And it looks like it's gonna be the cross check there on Westcon. That will be called. So a free position shot for the Huskies on the left side. And it's going to come with Allison Irish. Irish already 2 goals here in the first half, trying to get her hat trick. Irish under pressure, gets the shot off and misses on the near side, but has help behind the cage. And the offense goes once again. Good defense once again by Westcon on the free positions. Keenan under pressure, finds the double team. Westcon gets the strip, but commits the foul. Tough one there for the Colonials. And a whistle and a foul. It's going to have a green card here. Oh, looks actually going to be a yellow card on Westcon. Hard to see from our vantage point high above the field. It will be on Galligan. So the second card issued to Westcon here. Under 10 minutes left of the first half. Still a 9-1 lead for Southern Maine. Fed out top. Nicely. And when I say that, commentators curse. That one's an errant pass near midfield. And a nice pickup by the Colonials. Lawler trying to dance away from pressure. Gets in the attacking zone. Nice cut back to her right. Big contact up top. They'll call shooting space and give her a free position shot just on the left-hand side. Senior trying to get something going here for Westcon. And Lawler jumps early. And that's going to be a turnover. Ante there was the senior trying to get the jump on the defense. Just a few unforced turnovers here on Westcon. Again, this should be really a 6-3 game right now. But with the negating goals we talked about a few minutes ago and going right back the other way, just heartbreak. Cut inside by Farley. Leave it off on the far side of the field. Good rotations by the Huskies. And a foul here on the cross check. Clock will stop. Sub coming in for Southern Maine and Gabrielle Wilson defensively, number 21. And a nice stop by the Colonials the other way. Saw Wiki trying to go wing to wing. It's a high pass over the head of her defender. And Aragani. Good feet up top. Coleman has some running room, working to the middle of the field. Nice cut back to her left to beat her defender. And shooting space is called. And they will get the free position shot here. Good work by Coleman. She, along with Bradshaw and Baldelli with Galligan, have been the shining spots so far for Westcon offensively. Love the way those ladies play off each other on the field and trying to open up some space. Coleman, shot, save, Van Oysteren, and it bounces in! Oh, Van Oysteren thought it bounced over the crossbar and the save off of her arm, and it goes over her shoulder and just sneaks in over the line. Doesn't have to be pretty, but it counts. It's a 9-2 lead now. Westcon gets their second of the game. Oh my. Apologize, the replay is not working for us here today, but Oh, close one there. See if this sparks the off of that goal. Huskies will win another draw control. Errant pass into the middle, loose ball picked up here. Bobbled around and a foul here against the Colonials. Good feed down low. Hinckley. Huskies will cycle around. Tripped up top. No foul. Turnover here for the Colonials. They'll try to counterattack. Andrew spins away from pressure, trying to find a feed up top to Baldelli. And a stick foul here. Bradshaw trying to find Baldelli, but Baldelli was looking the other way on the pass. Good work, though, by Baldelli. One hand, knock it down on the pass and the restarts to get the turnover. Under 7 minutes left in the first half. Colonials going to take their time, try to set up the offense. Haven't really seen them work low to high too much. We've seen them cycle around the cage and get those one-on-one matchups, trying to find some more cuts in front. Baldelli, a little bit of a screen. Bradshaw, nice feed in middle, shot, score! Contact up at the head. Galligan trying to plead her case, but the goal will count here. And a 9-3 score, and we're going to have a card here on Southern Maine, and I believe it's going to be on Eliza Jordan. It will be number 12. We'll get the yellow card for contact up top, so she will serve the penalty, but a 6-3 game now, and a man-up opportunity for the Colonials.
Western Connecticut goal scored by number 16, Caroline Galligan.
So Galligan gets her second of the game. Good hustle down low, and got the penalty call there on the foul. So the first yellow card issued to the Huskies. Westcon 3 for 26 on the man-up opportunities here this season. So because of the penalty, on at mid. Here comes another attack. Baldelli has it knocked away, but gathered up by teammates on the far side. Dish inside. Shot just sails a little bit high from Lawler. Was checked right when she was trying to release it. Good defense by Southern Maine. Fed low side. Lawler spinning through pressure, trying to draw the call. Officials say nothing there. And stoppage here on the foul at the crease. Finn Nordstrand doing well to cover that one up. 5.5 minutes to go. Colonials trying to continue this offense. Southern Maine trying to kill this penalty. And a turnover. Baldelli, short angle shot, and it's off the post, but the foul is called. Hats off to Brooke Baldelli trying to get the offense going here for WestCon. Putting Van Oosteren under a lot of pressure. Getting the turnover, getting the shot off with the foul, and it just comes off the post on the follow-through. Good rotation, short shot, save, Van Oosteren. Robbing Galligan of her hat-trick goal, and a whistle and a timeout on the field taken by Southern Maine. We'll take a timeout as well with 5:03 to go here in the first half. It's Southern Maine 9, WestCon 3 here on the LEC Network.
I did receive a non-athletic scholarship upon entering school.
Scholarships, just being involved on campus, being a leader, all those things combined kind of get me recognized. It's a great experience for me.
Something I discovered in myself is that if I have a goal, I can accomplish it.
It's a well-rounded experience.
At a Division III school, you primarily a student athlete, so the school is really shaped around you developing yourself as a complete individual.
It helps a lot that you have a family with your team that can guide you.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NCAA for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any picture, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NCAA's consent is prohibited.
For the love of the game. But for those of us who are Division III student athletes, it's more than that. A lot more.
Sure, the game is important. But as we work so hard to build both mind and body, it's more about team.
That is why NCAA Division III teamed up with Special Olympics. And in giving the gift of sport to those for whom it seemed an impossible dream, we are working to make this a better world.
Help us keep that dream alive.
You can make a difference.
Back here out of the timeout taken by Southern Maine, their first one here in the first half. Both teams with one timeout remaining. The officials are talking here. Still a man-up opportunity for WestCon. So another one in the box, didn't see what happened. We're back underway. Van Oosteren in her own crease here behind the cage. Trying to find an outlet. Good work by Baldelli, just harassing her. Trying to get a turnover and a push. And oh, I don't think so. Thought Van Oosteren just slipped on her own right there. Tough one as the clock will stop with 4:46 left. But I thought Baldelli didn't even touch her. It looked like Van Oosteren slipped there behind the cage. Nearly a turnover. Galligan was in there, and a whistle. Turnover, though, nevertheless. Baldelli again, working in the middle. Pass far side, shot misses on the far side. And that will negate the stoppage and the advantage. Good attack by WestCon. Getting their chances once again. Long outlet, Van Oosteren. High pass, loose ball. And gathered up finally by the Huskies. A little cross check there. They knew this game was going to be physical. Left in the opening 30 minutes. Competing with that stick there is Galligan. Eliasson trying to find help on the far side and does so. Huskies trying to cycle behind the cage. Keene doing well with the stick defensively. High pass, it's back out top. And no angle coming for Fleming. And a whistle here, clock will stop. 3. Colleen Fleming on the right side. See if she looks for a cut. Fleming just decides to peel away. Low high pass. Here comes Jordan, shot, score! Top left corner across her body. And a 10-3 lead for Southern Maine. Eliza Jordan gets her second goal of the game here.
Southern Maine goal scored by number 12.
So a big goal there for Southern Maine kind of slows down the momentum a little bit of WestCon, who have had some quality chances so far here in the first half. WestCon has hit 3 posts here in the opening nearly 30 minutes. Had a goal waved off on a crease violation. Had a couple of big saves by Van Nostrand in net for Southern Maine. Again, this could be a completely different game. But a draw control once again goes to Rinaldi and the Huskies. Rinaldi cycling around, shot and a save. Good work. Coming for WestCon. Contact in the middle of the field. Galligan thought she was hit up high. Stays with the Colonials now. See what WestCon can do on this attack in the final 2:20. Big gaggle of players on the left-hand side. Nice feet on the rotation. Low angle shot, save Van Nostrand. WestCon doing everything they can. Loose ball here inside the arch. The clock will stop, and the foul will be on the Colonials. Again, WestCon doing everything they can to deceive here. They got Galligan free all alone. Olive Van Nostrand able to get down low and make the save and keep it a 7-goal game. Fed off to the near side. Cooney senses the pressure, will send back to the defense, and it's over the head of Sir Royce. Van Nostrand able to help out and cover from behind. Tic-tac-toe passing in the middle. Wilson will work it out to the right-hand side. Eliasson has some room in the middle. Puts it on the right side. Backdoor feed. Good defense by WestCon. They'll get the turnover. Here comes Keene, number 1. Watch her speed up the sideline. To the middle of the field once again with Baldelli. Good rotation. Baldelli loses the defense. Van Nostrand with another save down low. So 3. Today we're looking at the other target for WestCon and a beautiful one-on-one opportunity. And Van Nostrand equal to the task. Robbed here in the first half. Cooney under pressure from Coleman. Gonna try to run the clock out here. Advantage called. Sir Royce Killing the final 5 seconds, leaves it off for help. It's a pass behind an intended target there in violet. As the clock strikes 0 here in the first half. And Southern Maine has a 10-3 lead at the break. It could be drastically different here, but Hala Van Nostrand has absolutely stood on her head between the pipes for the Huskies, and it keeps it a 7-goal lead for Southern Maine. We'll step aside, take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll break down the first half stats as we get set for second half action here in semifinal number 2. You're watching the 2019 Little East Conference Women's Lacrosse Championship Tournament here on the LEC Network.
When you're in college, you kind of find out who you are. And throughout your 4 years, you develop yourself with all the different experiences, which leads into dedicating yourself to your community, to your family. So when you're a senior, you're coming out a well-rounded person.
College has given me the flexibility to pursue my passions and my interests outside of the classroom and outside of the court or field. I've had the ability to get into different activities and organizations, and I've recreated my identity for myself aside from just being an athlete.
Getting to be involved in a lot of different things, ranging from obviously being a student athlete to getting involved with my campus and my community, and not only being allowed to do that, but being encouraged to do that.
The opportunity to be able to study what I wanted to and continue to play the sport I love, to have the professors know me on a personal level, all of those things came together very nicely in one package in Division III.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference. It really helps you develop thinking from other people's perspectives and looking at problems from outside the box.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
I've definitely learned how to really be myself. I found out, yes, I am actually a good leader, and yes, I can actually put myself forward because I am good enough. I can do it.
Coming in to college, I just wanted to get good grades and to do well. But it also made me realize that I have a lot of different career goals, and I've learned so much about myself that I was always like growing and changing.
When I got to college, it forced me to step up and become more of a leader, and I think that was something I had the capability of doing, and forever grateful that being at a Division III school gave me that opportunity.
You have to dedicate your time in the classroom, you have to dedicate your time in the gym, on the field, on the court.
Our coaches and the entirety of the athletic department, they valued the student athlete going out into community and trying something new and getting involved in campus life.
You can get involved in so many different things. So the possibilities are truly limitless for what you can do with your college experience. You can kind of make it your own in the Division III setting. So I would encourage people who want to have flexibility to pursue different interests and passions to go D3.
Hi, I'm Mark Emmert, President of the NCAA. We at the NCAA are committed to making sure our student athletes make the most out of their college experience. That means getting a degree. Doing well in school will help you make the most out of your education as well. We want you to study hard, read at least 30 minutes a day, and learn everything you can, because we know just how important it is to your future. While the young men and women that play college sports may be great athletes, each is a student first. Just like you, NCAA college athletes need to stay focused on their health and their schoolwork. Very few of them will go on to play professionally. That's why education is so important. What they learn on the field and in the classroom prepares them for life. Just remember, every NCAA student athlete was once a third grader too. Education is important at all levels, from elementary school all the way to college. With lots of hard work, those college athletes made their dreams come true. So can you. Doing well in school this year will set you on the path to opportunity and success.
Something I discovered in myself is that if I have a goal, then I can accomplish it.
It's a well-rounded experience.
At a Division III school, you primarily a student athlete, so the school is really shaped around you developing yourself as a complete individual.
It helps a lot that you have a family with your team that can guide you.
Studying in college taught me to strive and be the best athlete I can be, but also the best student I can be. My coaches always made sure that the student comes first, because not everyone's going to become a professional athlete. So they make sure that we will do great in academics. I knew that would only open the door to my future, and I'm really excited to start my dream program for physical therapy.
Championships runs through NCAA.com and the NCAA Sports app. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions. With exclusive access.
Ready to go? Let's have some fun.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com and the NCAA Sports.
I'm a Division III student athlete, and I know how powerful words can be. The term gay doesn't mean stupid, lame, or less than.
So I pledge to speak up if I hear the term gay used in a derogatory way or any other homophobic terms.
If you can play in Division III.
I'm a Division III student athlete, and my teammates unconditionally accepted me as part of their family. So now I pledge to do the same for others. If you can play in Division III.
When you're in college, you kind of find out who you are. And throughout your 4 years, you develop yourself with all the different experiences, which leads into dedicating yourself to your community, to your family. So when you're a senior, you're coming out a well-rounded person.
College has given me the flexibility to pursue my passions and my interests outside of the classroom and outside of the court or field. I've had the ability to get into different activities and organizations, and I've recreated my identity for myself aside from just being an athlete.
Getting to be involved in a lot of different things, ranging from obviously being a student athlete to getting involved with my campus and my community, and not only being allowed to do that, but being encouraged to do that.
The opportunity to be able to study what I wanted to and continue to play the sport I love, to have the professors know me on a personal level, all of those things came together very nicely in one package in Division III.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference. It really helps you develop thinking from other people's perspectives and looking at problems from outside the box.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
I've definitely learned how to really be myself. I found out, yes, I am actually a good leader, and yes, I can actually put myself forward because I am good enough. I can do it.
Coming in to college, I just want.
Welcome back, fans, here to Jim Fitzgerald Field here at the Bank of New Hampshire Stadium at Laconia High School in Laconia, New Hampshire. So get set for the second half here in semifinal number 2 of the LEC Women's Lacrosse Final Four. Looking at the team stats here for the first 30 minutes of play, WestCon has outshot the Huskies 16-14, but the Huskies on goal 6-1, which doesn't really make too much sense since it's a 10-3 score at the moment. Ground ball 16 for WestCon, 12 for Southern Maine. Clears WestCon 10 for 12. Huskies 13 for 15. Draw controls all Southern Maine 11-2. Free position chances. WestCon 1 for 2. Southern Maine 0 for 2. 29 fouls though for WestCon in the first half. Only 6 to Southern Maine. That's where we stand at the moment. Again, this game could be completely different if it wasn't for Van Nostrand in net for the Huskies, who was absolutely stellar in the first half of action. Had some help from her friend, the post, 3 times, but just romped Baldelli. We saw in the closing seconds twice right down low. Baldelli 1-0. Good turnovers by Baldelli on the man-up opportunities with Van Nostrand trying to kill some time. But we'll see how WestCon responds. We've seen it all year. Problem is WestCon has to limit the fouls. They can't be giving possessions back and giving time off the clock here to Southern Maine in the second half. We'll see what we can do here. Who is going to earn the final spot in the championship game and take on Plymouth State tomorrow afternoon? The chance at the conference title and a berth in the NCAA tournament underway in the second half. And a foul here early on by WestCon. Rinaldi fed it off far side. Finds Farley. Lays it off for Jordan, and shooting space is called here. So Jordan will get a free position shot. Opening seconds of the second half. Let's see what we can do here. She should come up with a big stop. Jordan hesitates, shot, score. Picks out the right side, just inside the post. An 11-3 lead now for Southern Maine, as Eliza Jordan will get her third goal of the afternoon. See her on your screen right now. Absolutely stellar start to this one, leading her side. So whistles here, waiting for the reset on the shot clocks. Looks like one of them is out of sync at the moment from what we see at the table. 29 seconds into the second half, Southern Maine scores, and they lead 11-3 right now. Waiting for the men's lacrosse championship to go final. We'll give you the score read off of that one between Plymouth State and Keene State in a few minutes' time, as they're in the fourth quarter right now. Some more unfortunate issues with the shot clock. Again, a wireless system here, brought down by Plymouth State. It's been finicky today, but hasn't really affected too much of action. Hats off to the great game crew here with Plymouth State. Draw control goes to the Huskies. Jordan trying to find Irish out of her reach and turned over to WestCon. Lauren Bradshaw working over midfield. Senses some pressure, trying to find some help. Low angle, fed up top, high contact. Clock will stop. We'll see if we have a card here. But that was well up high. Callaghan, right, you can hear that contact at the face mask. Looks like she will be okay. She'll get a free position shot on the left-hand side. Galligan. See if she can get past Van Oysteren and net. Westcott has to be careful. Last time they had a free position, they jumped the gun and turned it over. Quick shot and just missing in the far post. Good attempt taken by the Colonials. But here we are in the restart. So Royce under pressure. She's fouled from behind right at midfield. Clouds continuing to roll in here to Laconia. Clock will stop, and we're going to have a card issued here by the looks of things. Nope, it's going to be marked down in the book instead. So Royce feeds it off far side and finds Farley. Good pressure coming from Westcon's defense. Southern Maine trying to get inside. They do so now. Fleming under pressure has to skip away. Back out top. Leaves it off for Jordan and a shot save. Sawicki comes up big for the Colonials. Tackle on the left side here for Westcon. Well, Daly in the middle, waiting for some help. Bradshaw trying to find Baldelli. Does so now, and the shot just whistles past the near post and out of play. And good hustle by Coleman behind to beat it out towards the end line. Coleman has it knocked away from her, but a foul's called. And we'll have a free position here for the Colonials. Coleman had her goal taken away in the first half after a crease violation. Trying to get it back right now. Coleman splits a couple of defenders. Hesitation, shot, score. Jasmine Coleman will not be denied this time. Westcon will get their first goal of the second half. .27:05 to go here in regulation. It's 11-4 score right now in favor of Southern Maine.
Westcon goal scored by number 23, Jasmine Coleman, her second of the game.
So we're set for the draw here. Sent backwards by Jordan, picked up by Fleming. And it's been really all Southern Maine here on draw controls in the semifinal. Quadruple team here on Jordan. She's fouled just over midfield. Eliasson leaves it off in the middle, finds Rinaldi. She's pressured off the ball. Good turnover by Westcon. Molly Gallagher, number 6, with the pressure, causes the loose ball contact up at the head once again. Just a foul here on Southern Maine. Again, only the 8th or 9th total foul on Westcon this game. Pontelli trying to find some help, leaves it off in the middle. Callaghan. She was hot in the first half for Westcon, trying to get her going again. Under 26 minutes left. Baldelli steps to her right, shot, and Van Oysteren sees that all the way for the save. Southern Maine is able to hold on. Teammates better praise her for her play between the pipes this afternoon. Near side. Keenan. She had 3 goals in the first half. Good cycle plays here by the Huskies. Fleming looking for that one-on-one. Southern Maine just kind of setting up some screens out top. Jordan with a cut and a whistle. They're going to call shooting space here. Tough one there. Jordan had the break, but she'll get the free position shot on the right side with 25:02 left here in regulation. Liza Jordan and a shot and a save. Saw Wiki coming up big now for the Colonials in the second half. She has settled down nicely here in the middle part of this game. Bobbled around, picked up by Martin. And Kelly Martin commits the foul on the turnover. Again, there's always 2 or 3 WestCon players around Jordan, rightfully so. Good stick in the middle there for Galligan. Big collision, but Galligan helping out the defensive side and reading these passes of the Huskies here in the second half. And she'll have possession over midfield. Contact up high, she'll be fouled. Clock continues to run, 23:52 left here in regulation. An 11-4 lead for the second-seeded Huskies. Con fed inside looking for Baldelli. Van Oysteren at the top of her crease will pick up the loose ball, and a crease violation here on WestCon. Beautiful outlet up top, finds Shanks. Shanks spins away from a couple of defenders, has her pocket picked though nicely. WestCon with 3 successful stops in a row here. The Huskies see if they can make something of this. Wouldn't it be great to get a goal here for the Colonials? Get the momentum tilting on their side just a little bit more here in the second half. 23 minutes left. We'll just leave it off for Bradshaw. Well, Flick trying to find Bradshaw. She was able to recover. Good feed inside. Baldelli shot, score! Beautiful setup there by WestCon. That's the goal they needed. Brooke Baldelli will get her first of the game on a beautiful setup from Lauren Bradshaw here. And WestCon start to chip away at this lead. Baldelli will get her 76th goal of the season. There is a reason why she is #1 in the Little East Conference in goal scoring. It took a while, but she's on the board here in the second half, and it's 11-5 lead now for the Huskies. 3 critical defensive stops for WestCon. They finally are finding the seams here in Van Oysteren in the second half. Get ready for another draw. Flicked up and sent forward. Jordan trying to gather it up one-handed. Big collision. And somehow there was no foul on Southern Maine. They'll have possession here. Keenan Pressure from Keene. The Huskies going to cycle up top. Jordan with a hesitation. Again, solid defense by Westcon. Keenan trying to find a passing lane. Farley can't split the defenders. Westcon able to pick up with the cycles and get the stick in the way, and another defensive stop here in the second half for the Colonials. Completely different looking team here, diving for it and nearly getting it is Keenan. And here comes Keene on the right side. Katie Keene with some room to work. Bounce it over to Andrews. Westcon's able to get a goal right here, but before we even get to that point, Van Nostrand playing some defense of her own behind her own cage, able to steal that pass. I say if Westcon could have gotten a goal on that attack, we would have most likely have seen a timeout taken by Southern Maine to stop the momentum here of Westcon. Some more high pressure here from the Colonials. Van Nostrand's going to launch one down towards midfield and find a target, but it's a loose ball. Bradshaw able to recover and contact up high. Wouldn't be surprising. We will get a card here. It's going to be a yellow card. And knowing it right away is Hannah Gorham. So we've seen now 4 yellow cards this game, 2 aside. And another man-up opportunity for Westcon. Looks like we're just waiting for some subs at the moment. A correction, it's a Westcon player that was injured on the play. That in Bradshaw getting treated to on the far sideline. Appears to be okay, just needed a bandage or whatnot, but Lauren Bradshaw will make her way back onto the field here. Well, she will have the restart just over midfield, as you can see on your screen. Back underway with 20:20 left here in regulation. Bradshaw gets into the attacking zone quickly. Nice feed ball. Tally shot just whistles over the crossbar and out of play. That 1-2 combination that's been deadly all season nearly connected once again. Schumi looking for some help, finds it back up top. And Westcon on the man up. Nice feed in the middle, shot and a save! Van Nostrand comes a big point blank and just robs Westcon. Fed in the middle, Coleman! This one's deflected in front, never made it through, pass back, and a great stop defensively by Southern Maine. Westcon just keeps getting chances. Under 20 minutes left. 11-5 scoreline at the moment in favor of Southern Maine. Winner of this will face Plymouth State in the championship game tomorrow afternoon back at Errold. Keenan trying to find a lane, will dish it off instead. Irish, low high feed, catch and release attempt taken by the Huskies, and unlucky there believe that was Thibodeau trying to get the shot off down low, but couldn't get the clean shot off. Bradshaw picks up the loose ball. Little pressure in front of her, nearly a foul against her, but able to launch it downfield and find some help in Coleman. Coleman trying to get the angle. And a late whistle here and a free position shot coming for Jasmine Coleman. See what Coleman can do on the right side. Van Oystren's been good down low, so she go up top. Does so, and it just lobs it over the crossbar. But a foul called here, and we're going to have another yellow card on Southern Maine. So a tough one here for the Huskies. And it will be that of Gabrielle Wilson, number 21, you saw on your screen there. So another yellow card. Third one on Southern Maine, fifth of the day in this game. Back-to-back free positions for Coleman. Bounce shot, score! Jasmine Coleman gets her second of the game, and momentum is definitely on WestConn's side here in the second half. It's 11-6 with 17:44 to go in regulation. Again, we never said it was down and out at halftime on the scoreline. We knew it was going to be close, and WestConn continues to chip away at the lead. Yeah, another man-up goal here for the Colonials. You can even see it on the benches. Southern Maine was all jacked up in the first half. WestConn bench now really alive here in the second half. Officials talking with the coaching staff of Southern Maine at the moment. Let's get set for this draw control. Callaghan against Jordan on the draw. And WestConn will pick up the draw control, but knocked down nicely by Jordan on the pass attempt by Baldelli, and a foul here. Near side feed for Jordan. Fleming, she's got a goal today in the first half, early on in the first half. Again, we saw Southern Maine get out of that 3-0 lead early on, and a foul call here. Out top. Tough one there. WestConn fans wanting that called both ways, saying it hasn't been called a few times against Southern Maine when they've done that. Violet looking for some help, finds Jordan. Jordan had no passing lane, keeps possession of it instead. Good feed down low, and this one just over the crossbar and out of play. Golden opportunity for Alex Farley, point blank. And we'll miss that attempt, but it stays with the Huskies. Under 17 minutes to go. Whistle here. Good reach in, knocked away by WestConn, and unfortunately Gallagher knocked it right to a Husky teammate, Baron Fleming. Fed down low. Keenan, turnaround, shot, save. Sawicki doing extremely well here in the second half for the Colonials, keeping her side in this one for sure. Good zone time for Southern Maine at the moment. High pressure, good stick check. Loose ball, batted around, stick extension. A late after the whistle, and we're going to have another yellow card here. This time it's going to be on Taylor Rinaldi. So the fourth yellow card on Southern Maine, but no one sent off yet for the rest of the game. All four have come on different players. And the initial foul was on Westcon, but it was the shot in the back well after the whistle from Baldelli that drew the yellow card. And again, Westcon on another man-up opportunity. We'll see if they can close to within 4. Working in the middle. Callaghan with all. She'll cycle behind the cage. Left in. Coleman couldn't corral it. Loose ball. And picked up by Jordan of Southern Maine. And a whistle here and a contact behind the play. Westcon player down. Can't see who it is from our angle up here in the press box. So we'll see who it is. There's a player down. We'll step aside, take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the conclusion of this one. With 15:01 to go here in regulation, it's Southern Maine 11, Westcon 6 here on the LEC Network.
I'm a Division III student athlete, and I know how powerful words can be. The term gay doesn't mean stupid, lame, or less than.
So I pledge to speak up if I hear the term gay used in a derogatory way or any other homophobic terms.
If you can play in Division III. I'm a Division III student athlete, and my teammates unconditionally accepted me as part of their family. So now I pledge to do the same for others. If you can play in Division III.
I just wanted to get good grades and to do well. But it also made me realize that I have a lot of career goals.
You're there to get a full college experience, not only participate in your sport, but participate in things outside of that. And it's all about growing as a person.
My coaches have helped me with figuring out who I really am. Their lives are dedicated for us to succeed.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NCAA for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any picture, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NCAA's consent is prohibited.
So back here, and Morgan Moore is being carried off the field. Looked like it was her ankle, might have rolled over onto it. Hopefully she will be okay, but most likely her afternoon will be done for Westcon. She helped off by the training staff and coaching staff of the Colonials. A tough loss there defensively for Westcon. We'll see if they can continue this toward pace in the second half, trying to cut this deficit down a little bit more in the man-up opportunity. But the whistle did blow with Jordan in possession of Southern Maine, so she'll have it here on the near side of the field towards the end line. Again, final score in the men's lacrosse championship. Keene State are once again Little East Conference champions, knocking off Plymouth State 24-10 in today's championship. For another year in next week's NCAA tournament. Congratulations to the Owls. Jordan on the restart. Batted around the middle, high contact here, and it looks like we're going to have a card, and we are. And just like that, Caroline Callaghan is going to be done. It's her second yellow card, so her afternoon is over on contact up high. So that will do it for a key piece of the puzzle for Westcon. So it will be even strength, short-handed both ways here for a few more seconds. So we'll see how both teams respond to these yellow cards in the second half. Fleming has it on the near side. Will work out to the right with Jordan. Hesitation. And pass down low. Thought it was going to be a shot coming. And a whistle. And shooting space is called. Evelyn Hinckley, I should say, the freshman, with this free position chance. Hinckley in the shot on the skip, just misses on the near post. Under 14 minutes left. We thank you for tuning in here on the LEC Network. Errant pass trying to find Fleming. It's a foot race for the loose ball, and it's picked up nicely by the Colonials. Molly Gallagher has had such a stellar day defensively for WestCon. Finds Coleman. She's turning on the Jets. Good work down low. Schumi can't cut to the middle. WestCon trying to find a lane. Man up right now for Southern Maine. Good spin move in the middle by Lawler. Bradshaw finds Baldelli, and another shot and another save here for Van Noysteren. Baldelli just getting absolutely robbed. It's that beautiful move cutting off the weak side. Bradshaw is finding her absolutely perfectly, but spectacular goalkeeping by the Huskies here today has really kept the game where it's at. I mean, this could be a completely different scoreline. WestCon, with all their chances, really should be leading this game right now. Huskies trying to get another insurance goal. Lead by 5, and a foul here. Clock will stop with 12:12 to go. So back to even strength. So Liza Carpentieri will check in for the first time for WestCon here today, with Galligan's Day being done on her second yellow card. They're serving her penalty. Shot, score, and the push in the back, it's gonna count. We'll see if we have something coming from this. But a big insurance goal here for Southern Maine. Believe it was Megan Violet with her second goal of the game. And it is the junior.
Southern Maine
brings the lead back up to 6.
Megan Violet.
We'll see what happens here if WestCon can get the momentum back on their side. Huskies have done well for the most part here in the second half, weathering the storm of the Colonials. So because of the foul on the goal, it's going to be a free start here for Jordan at center field. Sent into the middle of the field for Fleming. Waits for a cut. Left shot. Scored, Jordan! Switches to her left, and Eliza Jordan will get her 4th goal of the game. And it's a 13-6 lead. Can't help but feel for the Colonials. But Southern Maine has found their offense once again here today. They controlled early on. They had a 9-1 lead in the first half before WestCon started chipping away at the lead here in the middle part of this game. The end of the first half into the second half. But Southern Maine has been able to settle down here after they've picked up 4 yellow cards here today. And now have opened their lead up to 13-6. Good toss up. Jordan with a nice one-handed snag out of the sky will gain possession on the draw control. Fleming. Good feed, backdoor feed, shot, score! Beautiful feed to Lindsay Keenan, and the freshman gets her 4th goal of the game. 3 in quick succession here for Southern Maine, and they have broken this game back open. Just a perfectly executed feed. That speed from Fleming drew the attention of the defense. We'll take a timeout as well. With 11:40 to go in regulation, it's Southern Maine 14, WestCon 6 here on the LEC Network.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com and the NCAA Sports app. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions. With exclusive access.
Ready to go? South front.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com and the NCAA Sports app.
I did receive a non-athletic scholarship upon entering school.
I got the presidential scholarship, which was huge for me.
I think there's more opportunities for academic scholarships in Division III.
I did receive academic scholarships. Just being involved on campus, being a leader, all those things combined kind of get me recognized. It's a great experience for me.
So back here at the charged timeout to WestCon, trying to stop the bleeding, giving up 3 goals in less than 2 minutes. It's now an 8-goal lead, ties the biggest lead of the game for Southern Maine. It was down to 5 a little while ago. And you can feel how the momentum has shifted back over to the bench of the Huskies. Rinaldi picks up the ground ball on the draw control. Advantage is the call and play on. Loose ball here, picked up by the Huskies. Keenan draws the foul on the far side. Nice spin move by Jordan, finds Keenan down low. Goal line extended, she'll try to cycle out around the crease. Left off, out of the reach of Fleming. Good scoop from Rinaldi. Download feed. Tic-tac-toe passing, bounce shot, misses the far post. Keenan nearly had her 5th. Good job there by Southern Maine. WestCon moving all about. Great tic-tac-toe passing from the Huskies. Just could not find the back of the cage once again. Coleman on the charge. She's got a couple of goals today. Nice feed down low. Turnaround shot. Score! Brianna Pote with her beautiful goal. Her first one of the game. And we'll see if this gets momentum back on WestCon's side. Pote picks up her 8th goal of the season here. And it makes it a 14-7 lead for the Huskies. So Coleman will also pick up the assist, and Coleman has been lights out here in the second half. Had flashes of brilliance in the first half before having her goal taken away on a crease violation. The midpoint of that first half. But I love the fight here by both teams. WestCon not giving up, and that's what you want to see here in the semifinals. Tied up on the draw, batted around by Baldelli. Gives a little shove in the back after the play goes away. And the chippiness is starting to pick back up again. Fleming arguing the official as play's going on, trying to get the call. Baldelli hitting the back of the head, or trying to draw the call, hitting the back of the head, is not going to get it. A lot of chippiness here down the stretch. Under 10 minutes to go here in semifinal number 2. And a whistle and a free position coming. We call 3 seconds here on Southern Maine. See what Bradshaw can do. Pump fake shot, score! Catches near side of Van Nostrand. Lauren Bradshaw will get her first goal of the game. Back-to-back goals for WestCon here as they continue to chip back at the lead. Bradshaw gets her 51st goal of the season. Love the fight here from the Colonials. Southern Maine. See if they can battle back once again and stop the momentum of the Colonials. (14-8) now the scoreline. Still plenty of time left in this game. And a whistle here on the draw. And a turnover in frustration here. WestCon can't believe it for a push in the back by the looks of things. And are they going to redo the draw here, or are they going to give it free? They're just going to give it right to Southern Maine. WestCon fans off down to our right are furious with the officials. And I don't blame them. It's been a tough one here today. Shot and a save! Saw Wiki up high, and that might have hit her face mask. The Colonials. And off and running on the left side is Martin. 8.5 minutes to go. Fed into the middle. Baldelli trying to find help with Bradshaw. Bradshaw's going to set the nice pick up top. Looking for the feed back to Bradshaw. Help back on the right side. Lawlor can't get the pass inside. Lawlor fed in. Baldelli shot, and that hits a defender in the leg. They're going to call a free position shot here. The follow-through was released. It was a clean play, but that caught a Huskies player in the knee or in the thigh, and they are down. That's a tough one. It looks like it's going to be Hannah Gorham, number 15, and she's in a lot of pain at the moment. The training staff will come out and take a look at her again. That was a follow-through, completely legal, and that's a stinger. She's back up on her feet. Trainer's going to sub her out right now. Give a look on the sideline. Just going to get looked at by the trainers. Apologize, a little glitch with our system for a moment. But we will have a free position chance for WestCon. Brooke Baldelli already with a goal today. Four for 6 of the Colonials today on free positions. Stellar stat. Baldelli, pump fake, shot high, and that just misses past the post. And a timeout here taken by Southern Maine on the field with a change of possession on the turnover. We'll take a timeout as well one more time with, as you see on your screen, 7:42 to go. It's Southern Maine 14, WestCon 8 here on the LEC Network.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com and the NCAA Sports app. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions. With exclusive access.
Ready to go? Let's have some fun.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com and the NCAA Sports app.
I just wanted to get good grades and to do well. But it also made me realize that I have a lot of career goals.
You're there to get a full college experience, not only participate in your sport, but participate in things outside of that. And it's all about growing as a person.
My coaches have helped me with figuring out who I really am. Their lives are dedicated for us to succeed.
So back here, you see Southern Maine coming out of their timeout in the huddle, trying to draw something up here. Stop the momentum. Two straight goals by the Colonials. Still a 6-goal game here. But Southern Maine trying to put it out of reach as the Huskies continue to battle back as they have done so all afternoon. So we're back underway. Coleman giving chase, will trip up in defense as the Huskies get in the attacking zone here. Loose ball. Sawicki comes out to try to play it. It stays with the Huskies. Jordan on the near side. She's been spectacular today for Southern Maine. Final 7 minutes. Hinckley thought about cutting inside. Rinaldi killing the clock for Southern Maine. And a whistle called. Clock will stop with exactly 6:30 to go. Something happened behind the play. And just overhearing from our vantage point, it's a crease violation is what we heard. So we'll have a stoppage here as the officials are talking with WestCon. I mean, if it's going to be a crease violation, then why is it not going back to WestCon here? Head coach Jennifer Thomas in her 4th season at the helm, pleading her case, and I don't blame her. If you're going to call a crease violation and give a stoppage, then looked like it was on Southern Maine, but the Huskies will have possession nonetheless. Fed near side, Rinaldi, nice step to the right, shot save on the follow-through, and a turnover. WestCon needing a goal, trying to get it down to Colonials looking for a cut. Low angle shot just missing on the near post. That's going to trickle out of play. Baldelli leaves it off. Goal line extended. Nice cut here. Bradshaw off the post again. The 4th post. That's that WestCon has hit against Southern Maine here this afternoon. I don't think I've seen it that many times off the post in the last 5 years of calling women's lacrosse for Plymouth State in the Little East Conference. Unbelievable foul here. But WestCon just beautiful shot chances and keep finding the uprights. Some action behind the play here from Rinaldi and Bradshaw. And Rinaldi using her speed, takes a shot. Follow through will be negated. Took an extra couple of sticks before releasing this shot. And she'll get a free position on the right-hand side. .445 to go. Taylor Rinaldi already a goal today in the first half, trying to pick up another one here in the free position on the right-hand side. Set to go here in this play. And she's just going to step away. Smart play by Rinaldi, as only a freshman. Fed down low, Jordan shot save! Sawicki with another big save here in the second half. Oh, these goalkeepers, both games today, have been absolutely spectacular. Coleman puts the brakes on, cuts back to the middle of the field. She finds a double team. Leaves it off for Baldelli. 4:03 to go in regulation. WestCon needs some goals and needs them quickly. Beautiful feed inside and a shot, and it's off of a leg. Don't know if that hit Van Nostrand or not, and it looked like it did. So give her another save today. And a ground ball pickup by Jordan. And a whistle and a foul on the Colonials here. Clock stopped with 3:37 to go here. The Huskies can get one more that would most likely seal the deal. And a foul here on the right-hand side. Unlucky for Gallagher. Fed up to Jordan. Left inside. Sawicki comes out to play it. Loose ball at the edge of the crease. Good defense from Westcon, but the Huskies come up with another ground ball. Jordan, nice cut to her left. Opens up space. A shot to score. Eliza Jordan gets her 5th goal of the game, and that might seal the deal right now for Southern Maine. A 15-8 score. An epic semifinal. Missed it on the camera, but the rowboat happening for Southern Maine on the sideline with the bench players. Missed it on camera, but it was an impressive showing on the sideline. 15-8 the score, and take nothing away from what Westcon not only has done this game, but this entire season. There is some real fresh blood in the Little East Conference, pressuring the likes of Eastern Connecticut State that had a down year compared to recent. Plymouth State getting a lot of pressure. We're trailing to Westcon and had to battle back. So there could be the turning of the top of the leaderboards in the next couple of seasons. We'll see what happens, but someone will have to knock off Plymouth State in order for that to happen. Far side feed. Huskies going to try to run this one out here with 2:10 remaining. They lead 15-8. Loose ball pickup, far corner. Wide open, and a shot, a save. Sawicki beautifully comes out and cuts down the angle. Defense was pulled away, and a great attack there coming from Farley. Farley's had some chances, been held off the score sheet this afternoon. Nice job by Keene to pick up the loose ball. She's been extremely quick here today, and she's showing off her speed once again. Gets pinched off and fouled. A quick restart by her, and another foul against her. Minute 20 to go. Fed inside, loose ball, good defense by Southern Maine. Contact up high, and a late whistle as it deflects out top. A free position shot coming for the Colonials. Samantha Lawler, the senior, trying to get a goal here. What could be her final collegiate game. Lawler cuts to the middle, shot and a score! She'll enjoy that one. The senior getting some redemption. She's had a stellar game, especially here in the second half with her play in the midfield. But a 15-9 score now with a minute 1 to go. So we knew it was going to be a high-scoring affair. Again, this game could have been completely different if it wasn't for the play of Hala Van Oysteren in net for Southern Maine, who was absolutely lights out in the first half. I mean, absolutely lights out. Westcon hitting 4 posts. Southern Maine getting out to that 9-1 lead. Again, Couple of turnovers, negated goals, post shots by Westcon, led right away to Southern Maine coming back up the field and scoring what really dictated the pace of play in the first half. And it's been an uphill struggle for Westcon the entire day, but they've fared, for the most part, extremely well. But the Huskies have just been too much here at times. Couple of 3-goal spurts to start the game, and here in the second half, with 3 goals in less than 2 minutes that have really dictated play. Final 37 seconds here in semifinal number 2. Loose ball batted around. Minaldi picks it up at midfield under a lot of pressure from Keene. Keene riding her with a stick. A quick restart here. Final 20. Yellow card. Brooke Baldelli, number 17 on the far side of the field, will pick up her second yellow card. And her afternoon will be over. So that'll give a fresh shot clock with 17 seconds to go, and Southern Maine can just ride this one out. They'll keep it behind the cage. Hats off to Westcon. A fantastic season for the Colonials, but it's going to come to an end here this afternoon. 2 seconds to go. And the second-seeded Huskies of the University of Southern Maine are advancing to the Little East Conference Championship, and they will take on the top-seeded Panthers of Plymouth State University tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. A great showing by the Huskies. They got out to a 9-1 lead in the first half and never looked back. It got scary a couple of times, and hats off again to Western Connecticut State University. They played lights out today despite the troubles. The foul trouble is really what got them. They battled back. They got to within 5 here in the second half, but that's as close as they could get. And Southern Maine will advance to the championship game tomorrow afternoon. Again, it is scheduled for 1 p.m. back at Errold Field on the campus of Plymouth State University. We'll have complete coverage here on the LEC network starting at 12:30. There is a potential, if the field is not ready because of the rain and the conditions yesterday, that it might be moved to another different neutral site. But for right now, we are planning on it being back on the campus of Plymouth State University. As we'll show you the handshake line here before we sign off, we will give you the final score line for both teams here today. Again, we're looking at things. Westcon out shooting the Huskies 34-29. But the Huskies getting a good attempt on net here today. Saves 11-9 or 11-8 in favor of Southern Maine. Ground balls, the Colonials picked up 30-24 of Southern Maine. Clears Westcon 22-24 in their attempts. Southern Maine 22 for 26. Draw controls all Southern Maine here today. 18-6 on draw controls, and that's really what set up the offense for the Huskies this afternoon. But free position goals, hats off to the Colonials. 5 of 8 on free positions, only 2 of 6 for the Huskies. But 52 fouls against Westcon, only 18 committed by Southern Maine. So that's going to do it for us here on this semifinal Saturday, as Southern Maine will advance to take on Plymouth State in the championship game. See the Huskies coming over on the sideline in front of their fans. And a pair of 15-goal winners in Plymouth State and Southern Maine today. So we'll give you the final scores here in just a second. So, final game 1, Plymouth State winning 15-5 over rival Keene State College to be the first team into the championship game, and then a 15-9 winner in Southern Maine here this afternoon. That's going to do it for us here on the LEC Network. For our entire staff, Carlton Sanborn and Curtis LeDuc, our cameramen today, Isaiah Baldwin and Michael Mahoney, our producers. I'm Dan Salzer. Final score for the final time here in semifinal number 2. Second-seeded Huskies of Southern Maine 15, the Colonials of Westcon 9. We will see you tomorrow for Championship Sunday here on the LEC Network.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NCAA for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any picture, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NCAA's consent is prohibited.